dose. You know, there's been some stuff going down the last couple of weeks, man, between business and personal stuff and stuff going on in my neighborhood. There has been all kinds of crazy stuff happening. But I'm going to tell you something right now. It got me thinking a lot about the concept of courage. You know, courage is one of those things that when we think about it from the storybooks, you know, we think about David and Goliath. We think about the charge of the 300, Greece's 300. We think of these types of things. But daily courage, as it applies to you and I, is such a tremendously valuable commodity. It's really almost, I guess, it almost doesn't exist anymore. In today's world, in the kind of society that we live in today, the ability to stand up to social pressures, the ability to stand up to peer pressure, the ability to stand up to social, maneuvering and politics and all these kinds of things, the ability to stand on your ethics and stand on your morals and say, no, this is what I believe in, and even if it's unpopular, to stand by it. That type of courage is the kind of courage that I'm talking about. And I'm going to tell you why I think this is so important, because if we can be the kind of people that say, you know what, this is what I believe in, this is what I stand for, and I will not compromise on those standards, then here's what happens. If that becomes you, then suddenly now people know what to expect from you. They know exactly what they're going to get. When they come to you with an issue or a problem or want to have a discussion or want to have a conversation, they know where you stand. And there's no question about what kind of response they're going to get. They know if they're doing something that is within the boundaries of what you consider to be morally and ethically acceptable, that you're going to have their back. You're going to support them. They know if they're not, that they might as well not even bother, right? And this is incredibly powerful, because when you become predictable in that way, you become very influential. People want to work with people and spend time with people and be around people that they can trust. And they can trust you if they know what they're going to get from you in any and every situation. So here's my suggestion. Decide what it is you stand for, and then have the courage to stand by that, even when it's unpopular, even when it could make things painful for you, even when it could mean you have to do things the harder way. Take the high road. Show and demonstrate your courage as it relates to your standards of ethics and moral behavior. And here's what you're going to find out. You're going to find out that you start attracting a whole different kind of people. You start surrounding yourself with people that have like qualities, that have like values, that have the same sort of standards. And then when that happens, man, it is like magic. It's like magic. And when people discover that you have that magical, mystical quality that nobody else seems to have these days, which is the courage to stand by what you believe in, you become a very, very valuable commodity. You become desired, you become sought after, you become prosperous. And that's the dose, guys. Go make it a great week.